Hey guys, I'm making this video regarding Animal Fighting Simulator Roblox, and not because I hate the game. It's just I have some problems with it that I think should be fixed. I'm not gonna go off on toxic players or just stuff like I don't know stuff that needs to be nerfed or some stuff like. First, let's start off with the Akaza and Overlord boss. Now, as you all know, Akaza we can easily stun. Just it's annoying for mobile players when you try to use the Dragon's Wrath method. Going GTS made up. Well, he didn't really make it up. He got it from one of his viewers or subscribers. So yeah, but it's really annoying when you barely have any jump power whatsoever. I, it's all the same thing goes for the Overlord dungeon where you can barely even jump, the but then again you have multiple rocks you can jump off of and thus spam your powers. However, but it's insanely annoying when you have barely have little jump power to use. But I know a method that you guys can use. I'll explain it later in another video, most likely tomorrow. Um But anyways, and plus the overlord boss, you can only stun the mobs and not the boss itself. Plus, when you finally get the final boss stage, you players legitimately have to use the glitches, which I have personally myself. But it's really annoying when like when, it wouldn't be so hard. The limited jump power is annoying, but not as hard as the overlord boss would be much more easier if the bosses no not the bosses the mobs can one tap you, and thus also bring me up to the next point. The overlord boss has Ainz, I'm pretty sure that's his name. He has this power called black hole where he and do tons of damage, which needs to be nerfed badly. um Anyways, but then there's also you saw the mobs can one tap you even, but they'll cause your screen to lag. Thus, it's also really annoying. It can make your jump power a little bit higher. But yeah, another thing is freaking the lack of the lack of new tournament items, and thus them taking out stuff. For example, I am an OG player, but I managed to miss out on the first fighting pass because I didn't really know what it was back then. But it had some of the best stuff. But now plus I kind of wish they would add the old fighting pass stuff into at least in to the tournament shop where you farm tournament points, and you can you know get old stuff back let's say newer players and the trillions or something like that, and let's say they want to get the Kurama bloodline, and maybe you guys could possibly make it cost I don't know, maybe 20 to 30K competitive points, and add back the Kirito champion, because honestly I just want the champion to flex. But I made a miss on it. But anyways, yeah. But then comes third off is when freaking newer players constantly like they don't how do I put this, when new players keep on attacking you from the safe zone, and I mean here's a better way for me to so recently they released a bloodline called Red and Purple Eyes, where it's Sasuke's Sharingan and Rinnegan, and one of his abilities is Inferno Pull, where he where not only it pulls people in, however it also pulls them out of safe zone and pulls them back into it, which is insanely annoying when I've encountered some players in QD and QN constantly using it on me. And I know and yet I or found a way to counter it, just use impact recoil. Yeah, you can't really use an Endeavor champion if you're it. Okay, I mean I know mostly I think mostly SP OC um and DE players or UD possibly, or DD players Total Power had the Endeavor champion. They could have gotten it from like when like first came out, like I did. I managed to farm it. I think I was in like QD at the time, but yeah. And but the reason why I'm bringing this up is like also when freaking newer players are constantly when players are constantly pushing or kill you in a training area. Now I don't know why Emilio, I'm pretty sure he's the developer of Animal Simulator. He didn't. I don't know why he didn't do this, but he didn't really bother to make the train area safe zones. Like now, I get it. The guy's got like a lot going on. He's trying his best like fix the lag and that's going on, constantly going on in Dimension 1, which is really weird because normally it's like Dimension 5 that lags the most. I mean, like depending on like which platform you play on this time, I will normally play on Android, but yeah. And as for like, but the lag in Dimension, but no, I'm getting off topic. But thus, players constantly killing you when you're in, like, when you're in training area. Like Emilio makes like NPC areas. Well, some of them in save zones, but however, he doesn't really tend to think about making them, um, you know, like safe zones, training areas. Like coming from a guy, I have 163 and total power, I think. And even though sometimes I'll even get AFK killed, I know it may seem hard to believe. Like you're an N, how could you possibly get AFK killed? When you're in N power, especially when since 10 times advantage going on, where if you play the game, you should probably be training right now. But hey, you. But it's very, very annoying when even when someone's not strong enough to kill me, they can still use a glitch or a, a bug even with like I remember discovering a bug with Blue Rose Sword where you can like where if you press the I'm pretty sure it's a C skill and grip at the same time, um, the Blue Rose Sword C skill for the release recollection, it'll it'll basically like it's a self damaging ability to you, and like other players like are in your power area, but it can still one shot players. But for me, like if I were to see a player in like 500N, I probably end up getting myself killed either by the Blue Rose Sword, like it's self damage ability, not just to me but to the other players. And yeah, but if you press group and C skill at the same time, you won't take damage from it. But you have to remember to time it correctly. Now, as for the Itachi champion, that I've seen this. I saw a video about Come GTS where he was using Sasuke's Rene Sharingan as normal Sharingan bloodline, and he briefly discovered that with Itachi, the Itachi champion, which I don't have anymore. I sold him. I know what you guys are doing. I don't see the comments right now. Why did you like? Because I'm pretty sure Marco, and all the other champions right now are way better. So yeah, but I plan on getting him back. And plus, yeah, apparently, but not that I hate the bug, but if you like, let's say you're a new player and you roll Itachi, like, and you get it, and like you're practically invincible, but however you can't do damage. So I guess it's a good idea to use champion on bosses, but I don't. But kind of not because you aren't really doing any damage to it. But I haven't really tested that for sure. I'm gonna bring up the next thing. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow. Goodbye.